Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up. Recently, the Kardashian star, Kim Kardashian, let fans know about a pet peeve she has in relationships. Undeniably, it was a deal breaker for Kim because she says it was the beginning of the end of the relationship. While it should come as no surprise, the Kardashian star, Kim Kardashian, doesn't truly like people telling her what to do. During the Kardashians season 5, she has been clear that her work schedule is crazy, but that she has no interest in her sisters or mom's recommendations to slow down. Although they offer her suggestions that they think would be good for her, she is resistant to their pleas. Khloe Kardashian relays that when Kim gets her mind set on something, she is determined to follow through with what she wants. For instance, during the finale, Kim is driven to get a better score on the Horvath test in the future to beat her sisters. She can't stand that Khloe's was better than hers. Admittedly, Kim says she thinks people underestimate her, and she is eager to prove them wrong. In a past relationship, she talks about how that got in the way. During the Kardashians' final episode on July 25, Kim Kardashian reveals a big red flag from a past relationship. Furthermore, it was disturbing enough for her to be a deal breaker in the relationship. She says, "When someone tells me not to do something that I planned on doing, I get physically, like, you're getting in my way, and I will bulldoze whatever is in my way because you're not going to tell me to change my schedule." And I feel like that's how I would get in relationships. Like when BLEPEOUT would tell me, "You work so much. Why don't you just take the week off?" And I'm like, "Get out of here. Take the week off." That was the beginning of the end. Notably, the person she was referring to had a bleep covering the name. Kim has been in 3 marriages, Damon Thomas for 4 years, Chris Humphries for 2 years, and Kanye West for 8 years. Likewise, since Kanye, she had relationships with Pete Davidson in recent years and Odell Beckham Jr. However, it is up to viewers' imaginations to think about who might have challenged Kim in that fashion. Furthermore, the conversation about Kim Kardashian's ex came up while she was talking to Kourtney Kardashian Barker about going to therapy. Kourtney is very supportive of her going through this journey for herself. Earlier in the Kardashians season 5, Kim had told Khloe Kardashian she was seeing a therapist to help her learn to set boundaries with her 4 kids. However, it opened the door to much deeper issues that she is learning to face. For instance, she is understanding why she always becomes very calm in the most stressful times of her life. "I would always say how calm I am, and that's my superpower, but my therapist felt like it's a trauma response of me remaining calm and living the life that I always have to be in this fight or flight mode," Kim tells Khloe. Admittedly, she says, it was such a light bulb moment. While discussing the epiphany Kim Kardashian had about staying calm, Khloe Kardashian helps her connect what the event most likely was that put her in this traumatic state. Reliving her robbery in 2016, she says, "Imagine you're like, gun to your head, getting tied up, dragged across a hotel room, and the guy, I remember him telling me, like, just stay calm, and you'll live." Kim shares, "And I did that, and it served me well at the time, and I think it saved my life. But I think I've let it get too calm to where people could take advantage of my calmness, or I'm just turning into a full robot with no emotion." Khloe found it obvious that the robbery was the catalyst. She says, "You were never calm as a teenager, in your 20s. Khloe adds, "You cried about everything. You were bratty. You threw tantrums. Everything stopped after you got robbed because you stayed calm in that situation. You even said, 'My calmness is what kept me alive.' That's when it started. Doesn't take a king detective to figure that one out." Undeniably, Kim Kardashian's experience with the robbery in Paris has lasting effects on her. She recalls during a 2020 interview, "I saw him have a gun out to me." Undoubtedly, it was a very scary incident for her to live through. Then, she thought, and I'm like, Okay, this is it. And I just kept on thinking about Courtney. I kept on thinking, she's gonna come home, and I'm going to be dead in the room. She's gonna be traumatized for the rest of her life if she sees me. We're sharing her room. I'm on her bed. But I thought that was my fate. However, thankfully, her calmness served her well in that situation, and she lived to tell about it. But now she needs to process the fear and find ways to let it go so it doesn't continue to damage her daily living.